Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to another Who's on Indie, the series where we look at first impressions of mostly indie strategic, tactical and survival indie games. Today's first impression is Othercide. So, we'll be breaking down the game into a few distinct segments and then jumping straight into the gameplay. So without further ado, let's have a look at Othercide. The basic premise of the game is you are the mother who is sacrificing her soul to summon daughters. A piece of her soul is in every daughter, and you are fighting the others, which are trying to basically tear apart reality, with the chosen one using this Behelit looking thing to basically summon some kind of god. And the game takes place in the hub world and combat world. Now, each of the hub worlds has a different thing going on. There will be events going on down below, and each time you play, it will change. Which means each and every time you play, the events will be randomized, which will of course mean different playthroughs will have completely different events and probably necessitate entirely different tactics depending on what you've deployed and what you've not deployed. Now, deployal is your daughters, and there are 3 separate types, and they're brought in a unique way. To summon a new daughter, you germinate them. To summon them, you need 200 points, and it gives you a randomized daughter, which you can rename or randomize the name. Now, the next thing is choosing one of the 3 classes. There is Blade Master, Soul Slinger, and Shield Breaker. Shield Bearers fight with massive shield and spear. They are very heavily tanky, have extremely high hit points, and are there to absorb strikes. If you need someone to absorb hits and keep on fighting, you will want a shield bearer. Blade Masters are your stereotypical glass cannons. They can hit extremely hard, but they have very little health, very little armour, and will melt if left to enemy attacks. So you want them to be behind your shield bearers. Soul Slingers are your long-range assault troops. They fight with 2 pistols, can shoot at extremely long ranges, but they have more armour than your Blade Master, but a lot less armour than your shield bearer. You'll be wanting these guys to shell out serious firepower while also being protected by the shield bearer. Also, your Soul Slinger is one of the few classes out of 3, so the only class, which can use Overwatch. So they will be used quite extensively to defend your people and lose health doing so, dying in sacrifice for your people. Now, this game is different in a few ways from games like XCOM. Mainly being health is finite, you do not get it back unless you sacrifice someone, and that your skills cost time and AP. So I'll quickly talk about that. Each character class has different attacks and abilities. We'll be using a Soul Slinger as an example. Their shot is an instant action which takes 25 of their 100 movement to activate. So they can use it 4 times in a round. Their interception round uses 5% of their health, which means when they use an intercepting round to save another character, they will sacrifice 5% of their health. In this game, time and health are everything. These characters, let's say Blanche there injured, cannot be healed. The only way to heal a character is to sacrifice another character of equal rank or higher rank. I can't use Constance, who I bought, to heal Blanche. I'd have to use Miracle or Peace. Now, level 2 is very easy to get to. Level 3, 4 and 5 is a lot harder. It is not like XCOM, where your colonel gets injured, so you sacrifice a dozen squaddies to save him. If your colonel in this game gets injured, you will have to sacrifice another colonel. So, health is a massive matter of resistance. You have to keep your health. You have to sacrifice the right characters. And the only way to get health back is sacrifice or a resurrection token. resurrection tokens are quite rare, so you can bring back dead daughters, but do not count on that. So in this one, as you can see, Claire got devastated in the very early stages. Now I can regenerate, which will give me health, or I can sacrifice them. Now as you can see, for Claire to be healed, I'm going to have to sacrifice Felicity, but I cannot sacrifice a lower character. If I want Claire to be useful, I'm going to have to sacrifice either Peace, True, Deuce, or Providence. Of course, I don't want to sacrifice a level 3, but let's say I want to sacrifice a level 2. Now, if I do this, as you can see, which would be here, I'd get rid of them and they die. Now, I have not done this. As you can see, Peace will die. And I'll get a new trait. Every sacrifice gives a new trait to your character. So give me extra dodge and no critical chance because of how low a level they are. And this is what happens to your hard-fought soldiers. Yes.
Her sacrifice births another hope.
So, sacrificing in this game is a large part of it. Another thing you'll be doing as you fight, and we will be showing this in the actual impression footage in a few minutes, is you get memories. As you fight the enemy, memories happen. You also gain traits. Traits will appear as and when you collect things. So this aggressive thing, they get extra damage. This Peace is obviously a part of Peace. Each character will get different traits and effects as they go through. This one does more damage against cultists. And this one also has less range but more armour because they took a bit of damage early on and it scarred them. So your character will have massively different traits which you may want to sacrifice them if they are bad. But as said, as you go through, you have skills. Each skill, as you see, has a memory slot. You can spend some of your hard-earned money to upgrade them. This one here does an extra 55 damage to this attack, as you can see. But if I want to, you can unlock anything. You unlock memories as time goes by. This one does initiative. This one does more damage. This one adds critical. This one does damage by 20%. So you will be picking these up and you will be using them in the right places. Now, when your character dies and gets resurrected, they of course lose all their memories. So a character losing memories, you can bring the character back, but if you have really high level memories, they will be lost forever. Now, we'll be going through time and things in a second, then we'll be playing through the very intro. I should play for the first couple of missions, but yes, let's go and have a look at the rest of it. So this is a brand new jump through, straight through. I can't confront the boss. I have 3 daughters. And we'll talk about it. So when you get to the inner void, that's where you can recruit and make more. You can upgrade them as we showed. You can also look at the codex and you look at the remembrances. Remembrances are using a different currency where you can make yourself slightly more powerful. This one starts a run with 2 memories. And other things like that. As you can see, new run, not learnt anything. Each day is your characters, your daughters can only fight once a day. So there are synapses which happen, so you can fight them. Obviously, I only have 1 sign-up for the first one, and you get like 2, 3, and so on. So you can fight more battles every day, but you need more daughters. At the beginning, only 3 can fight in a mission, but you can have like dozens of daughters if you have the money. But of course, if you want to wipe out all the synapses, you need to start using your daughters aggressively, and that's where death happens. I see 25 shards, 100 experience, and 150 of, I can say blood points, why not? So let's send in our team, 1 Blade Master, 1 Soul Slinger, and 1 Shield Bearer, which I call Breaker. Yes, I know. And let's fight!
Farewell, daughters.
Now, apart from obviously health being a major thing, so is time. There is a timeline in the game. A big, important thing. Yes, we'll skip that.
How
so,
many have died to appease suffering?
The bottom is here.
How many more?
True, Grace, and Celeste. So obviously my mission is to wipe out all the creatures. Says there's 4. So you can see where things are going to move and so on. Let's see, have a look. There's one over there. And moving is important. If you use the first half of your AP, you only move 50 back on the scale. If you use any part of the last half of your AP, your action points, you move 100 back on the scale. So you can see it is at 33 back, 36 and 49. If I want to be able to get to these guys, where's your movement? I want to, of course, only move so much. If I move any more, I move even further back and can't engage. So you have to decide how much you're willing to move and do things. Because of course, if you push yourself too far back, like if I do this, it means obviously I can't then attack, as you saw there. If I want to move to here, it pushes me back 100. Now these, you can inspect them, see what skills they have and what their movement is. But of course you don't really want them to be in a stage where they can hit you more than you can hit them. Of course, yeah, I can sacrifice health and so on, but yeah. Now I've moved here, I might be able to get in more attacks. As you can see, it's moved to 67. If I'd moved to 100, I would be behind both of these small movements. I would be under attack right now. So it's all about using time wisely. Okay, need to kill you. 4 enemies remaining. Okay, if I don't attack again, I'm actually in front of all 3 enemy characters, as you can see, but I think we just use it to wipe him out.
How foolish my fears.
There we go. Now, of course, it doesn't really matter what we do now. Okay, you can arrange to there, can move you to there. Also, you can get flanked. If you're fighting in combat, you can get flanked. Flanking and backstabbing is a major amount of damage. Okay. If I move to there, it's 50. Which means I get to strike again before they do. Yes. So as you can see. Oh, that's going to be right behind that one, but hopefully I can kill it. So you always want to make sure you're doing what you can to activate before the enemy. Who's going to shoot? Is it that one? Yes, that one. Okay. Okay, I can shoot them twice to get another go, but I think we need to kill him. You see that locked thing which popped up? If I'd got it to do a certain thing, it would have given me a memory. Ah, witch unlocked. Good. I did the right thing. Guardian unlocked. So these memories, of course, can be slotted into my skills, which make me even more powerful. So this game is very tough. And now a new enemy will be spawning from their hands. This game is very creepy. As you can see, they'll be popping up just before Grace. Now each and every creature in the game has its own set of skills and tactics. The weaker ones will target the furthest character away on the field. So if you can lure them into combat using that. Okay, I'm going to murder him. That's true. Okay. And obviously we haven't unlocked any new skills. Let's straight up kill you. Oh, you dodged somehow by standing still. Ah. Oh. So they do a lot of damage in one strike, of course. And obviously Grace, with the spear, gets 3 strikes. Which does less damage. Of course, they absorb more. There we go, flanking.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
There we go. Okay, as you can see, they've all leveled up. No one took any damage. This class is already going well. I'll take
Come
this.
what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
So Grace has unlocked a trait. I'm kind of curious to see what they've picked up. Now, when you level up, you can, of course...
Another threat has come to an end.
You can, of course, upgrade their skills. But you can see here, it's at 1, that's at 2, 5, 10 and 15. When you unlock, you get a choice between 2 different abilities, as you can see. Now, if I choose reaction, it's 5% of my HP to do damage to save an ally from taking damage. Which means the gunslinger is the class which saves everyone else. It also means they die quickly unless you're sacrificing other people. Who got the trait? Was it true? Celeste. No, it's Grace. Grace is now aggressive with extra damage. Good. Your new skill will be Extra armor but less HP, and up to 15 initiative units on the timeline for each incoming attack. So if she gets hit a lot, she absorbs it with the armor, which absorbs damage, and then probably attacks immediately after. 5 HP. Let's use Shield Bash. Shield Bash pushes the enemy, of course true. I'm going to have them do Lightning Strike, because that means they can attack and move at the same time. Now, of course, if I wanted to, I've unlocked 2 memories. 3 memories. Wait. No. It's just... There we go. Bit of a glitch there. Have Witch, which is extra critical, or Guardian, which is increases damage done by 25% for 30 initiative units. Oh, that would push me at the back. So you have to decide, is it worth it to kill something and sacrifice a lot of time? Most of the time it probably won't be, but you can't take hits or your characters will die quicker. I can get more daughters, but as you can see, these 3 are all asleep, which means I have to go to the next day. If I had more, let's see, next recollection, more shards.
Our daughters ache to battle the next nightmare.
There are different errors, of course, as you go through, and there are different recollections. We're only in recollection 1. Of course, I can up it, so it might be tougher. I don't really want to. But now I have 2 synapses, you can see challenging and hard, giving different resources at the time. I'm thinking we go for hard to get more points and get another daughter team on the field of battle. Whether it works is a different matter, because this team could get destroyed. Now it shows you what's here. So it's a very confined battle, so there are open, confined and ambushes. And there are cursed therapists and plague guards. That means lots of shields, lots of guns. Fun! Fun, fun, fun.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
Probably your own sisters.
Specimens. Specimens to cut and probe and flay.
Oh, cool. Oh, and there's the chosen one there watching his fight. Now, the world is interesting because we are literally in a world which is horrifying. Okay, these guys, scavengers, will attack the furthest units away, if I remember what they said correctly. That's a plague guard, which is a plague doctor with a sword, or a siphoned shield. Okay, if you go there, everyone gets to go before you. Let's move you to here. I may have to take the second shot to finish him off. An intercepting round. Shadow round. No, I don't want to use any of that. Take it out. Oh!
Striking.
Yeah, that's 100. Ah! Now anything could happen. That was a waste of life. Okay, they're prepped. 5 enemies remaining. I only see 3 on the map. That means 2 are going to spawn in. Grace and True should be able to kill them because Celeste has an issue. Okay, that one's not done anything good or bad. Stab it in the face. Now, it wasn't actually going to do anything. I could have just waited and then hit it twice next turn, but I didn't. He pushed it back, and now he just retreats from here, so it can't reach me. So certain characters, you can see, take a lot longer. Goes there. Do I kill it? I think I have to.
Progress has its setbacks.
Good. We can't lightning strike to that one. 10 AP. 7 AP? Can lightning strike it? Has high dodge. Don't do it. Oh, it survived. I hate you. Okay, it should avoid me. No, it's not avoiding me. Oh, that is like 200 HP down. Tree might be a sacrifice. That's a problem.
Progress has its setbacks.
Which is what I was talking about. True, unless I can get their health up some
What
other
new
way.
horrors must we
Oh,
face?
it's going to be a problem. Oh. They've reinforced their armour. Which means I can't really hit them. We're going to end the turn there and see what pops up. Oh, another plague guard.
They worship torture and call it science.
And another one spawning in Twente. Okay, we're going to just move here. And not do any attacks, so we can actually get some attacks in. Oh, you're problematic. Like I say, it's all about time usage.
Will the poor
What
one's
are you?
suffering never end?
Cursed therapist with the gun. If I wait, I can hit that one again. But that one's shielded, so I can't actually go through its armour. Okay, I've delayed it. The only one who could damage this right now would be True. Oh wow, barely anything for a flank. Come on. This is a game I've been waiting for a long time. Okay, you're gonna wait.
Memories of another life. Guard
Okay.
them well.
Oh, something unlocked. Okay, flanked. I'm gonna have to straight up kill it. There we go.
Impressive.
But yeah, as you can see, it will force you to make decisions. What am I going to do about True? True's quite injured. And she's only level 2, which means I can get another sword mistress to the same level. But what if they're powerful? Oh, decisions. See, none of them are level 3, but Celeste will be soon.
May the plague end as surely.
So I have to make decisions.
Another threat has come to an end.
But I can also
This
take
time.
a second team to this hunt. And I think I should get a second team.
Time slips by.
But the problem will be there. What if the second team gets destroyed? And then who do I start sacrificing? Now there's 3 synapses. Hard, challenging, and impossible. So obviously the higher level team want to go for higher level things. Now I'm having trouble. Let's make a new team. I'm thinking...
Give life to our daughters.
Yeah, I'll take you. You're going to be a soul slinger.
Please, guide her well.
Because I'm wasting all my money bringing in new people.
Give life to our
Which
daughters.
means I don't have any resources to upgrade them with new things. You have to make that
Give
choice
life
too.
to our daughters.
So I think this team is...
Please, guide her well.
I should have, what? Soul Slinger, Blade Master. Damn it, I made what a full team. I was actually going to make a second shield bearer.
Give life to our daughters.
Sacrificing your soul to summon people. So this team is going to go here at low level. As you can see, it never said normal or easy, did it? It was always hard, challenging or impossible. Plague, Butcher and Scavenger. It's always tough in the world of death and noir. Noir. Oh.
We must prepare to pay any price.
Yep, we're paying a price, alright. God, the art is good. Look at that thing.
Here the legions invaded and dragged this city into purgatory.
There we go. So they do look different as well. You got to remember that. So 50 will hit before them. Move. So the Plague Butcher will move last. Oh, you're the Gunslinger? You're the Shield Bearer, okay. You're going to move... There's 60. Strike it in the face. Okay, I need you to hit it harder. This team's going to take some damage. Takes a second shot. Uh-oh.
Exquisite.
That's a problem.
Memories of another life.
That's a major problem. Uh oh. You've moved too much, you can't attack. Good! Movement is also a thing. Okay. Harmony. Slash and burn.
Shatter them.
But now I have to decide which team I want to keep alive, of course, because I have two teams, and one of them is going to be sacrificed. Oh, didn't actually reach. Okay, end turn.
Another terror to
haunt
us.
Oh, Clemence took a little bit of a hit. Clemence may be sacrificed to the other one. Because again, you need the same level character. Ugh. And the fact that you're missing says yes, you deserve it. He missed twice. Oh, look at those things. So yeah, this is more of a much more hardcore XCOM because of health sacrifice. Maybe they'll change it in the future to make it easier for casual players. There's Clemence. But until then, characters die. Sometimes by your own hand a lot, but they will die.
A bitter victory.
And their deaths, of course, like I say, by your hand, will probably be a bit more difficult to bear. Clemence has 9 health. Clemence is now effectively useless. Unless they suddenly get some really good skills, they are now on the chopping board of death. Yeah, unless they get some really nice perks, they are on the chopping board of being executed. Which is bad, because I thought they were going to do really well. But if that means the others survive, not the others trying to murder me, the others my daughters. These others can just go to hell. And probably have. Yeah, you're pretty bad, aren't you? Okay, you're going to do that to get another shot. These two both, we might as well just full on strike them.
Flawless.
Oh, maybe you can shoot them. Come on, Harmony. Be useful. You'd have to hit them again. But yeah, you're overcharging is a problem. But sometimes you have to. Well, burst as it's called here.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Come on. Oh yeah, now you do it. Not when loads of enemies are attacking you.
No mercy.
That means I now have 5 active daughters and a sacrifice. But yeah, vicious, bloodthirsty.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
Difficult. Oh. Because someone is going to die now.
What will you remember now?
So let's see. Clemence is 120. The Blade Master, true, needs a sacrifice. Regenerate you. No. As you can see, that will sacrifice and give me health or give me an extra dodge chance. We're going to do it. But this has been a first impression of Othercide, which is out now. I highly recommend it. This review is a little bit late because I'm trying out a new editing style, which will hopefully get better.
Another hope.
Either way, ciao for nows. Be awesome, be epic, be amazing. Thanks my patrons who allow me to get games like this, and I will, of course, see you next time.